Hello, this is Coach Nanotite, and today I'm back here with my dad, and I actually hit the let goal, as some of you guys have probably seen. So we are going to be doing my dad's top 10 board games of all time. So Dad, how did you pick your top 10 board games of all time?
Well, I did the same as you. I used Pub Meeple, but I went a little further because I wanted to make sure I picked the right 10 games. So I actually did it was like 200 games twice. I went through Pub Meeple doing the Tinder swipe left or right or whatever. Then after I did it twice, then I took the top 20 games from both, just because there was a little discrepancy, and I just did whatever games I had on both lists, and then I did it one more time and over different day periods, so I wasn't doing it all at the same time, so I was in a different mindset. So I just wanted to see what came out. So that's how I picked my list. Yeah. So.
All right, let's get straight into my dad's top 10 games of all time. Intro. All right, Dad, I think it's your time for your number 10.
It's my time?
Yes, it's your time.
I get to take over?
Yes.
All right. So my number 10 is actually one of the games I've probably played the most. And it's not a small little card game. It's actually a big, heavy space game.
Oh.
And it's not, the big, heavy space game that everyone talks about. But it is Eclipse. And Eclipse is my number 10. It used to be like in my top 3 for a long time.
It was actually its top game.
Yeah, for a long time. I've played this with my friends a bunch, and it's just a pretty quick, epic space game. So I like it. I like the economy in it and how you're like just manage your economy and making your ships better, and it's just super fun. And you don't know when you go out and travel in space what you're going to encounter, if you're going to encounter aliens or you're going to encounter a wormhole. You never know. It's a super fun game. It is my number 10.
Yep, and keep in mind that I haven't actually heard what his top 10 is, because he did all that weird intricate stuff because he wants to have the most accurate list. So I actually don't know his list, but yeah.
Do you remember playing Eclipse? We played a 2-player version.
It was like a 2-player. Was it cooperative?
Yeah, it was something I found online. We played it together a long time ago. Or I don't know if it was cooperative or if it was just 2-player. I don't remember, but we played that one time.
Yeah,
but yeah, so we'll have to bust that out so you can play. But yeah, number 10.
Number 9.
All right.
All right, Dad. How about your number 9? What do you got for us?
So number 9 is a dice chucker, worker placement kind of combo, and it's super fun. And this is Champions of Midgard. And Champions of Midgard, he already knew that one because we messed up. But I messed up. Champions of Midgard, you are Vikings going out and fighting monsters, and you're like the worker placements, you're gathering resources and Viking dice, and then you go out. You might go out on a ship or go out up on a mountain and you fight monsters. And if you have the Valhalla expansion, you actually, even when you die and you lose your dice, you get your dice go up to Valhalla, and then you get special stuff from Valhalla, and it's super fun. And I just like the theme, and this is kind of the start of worker placement in my list because I think I have a bunch of them. So
it actually sounds kind of like Shovel Knight, because when you die, half your coins drop. And it's a dice chucker.
Yeah.
But it's not even close in worker.
And you haven't played this one yet.
I have not played.
You haven't played this one. We need to get this one. I think you'd like this one.
I think I would too. Yeah.
All right. So I think it's on to the next one.
On to the next one.
All right.
All right, number 8.
Number 8, another worker placement.
Wow.
But this one has deck building.
Ooh, what is this?
And a pretty fun IP that anytime people see this game, they're like, oh, I want to play that one just because of the IP. And that is Dune Imperium.
Oh,
and you've played this one.
Yeah, I have, actually. Yeah, it's a pretty fun game. But I think it does have a fun IP, yeah.
Well, anyways, this game, one of the things I really like about it is, I mean, it has the worker placement, which I like. The deck building, you know, it's cool the way they do the deck building because the cards have dual purpose. But I just think it's a really clean game. Like, the battling is clean. You know, it's easy to pull out.
Sleek.
The art's not my favorite, actually.
No, it's not necessarily.
Yeah. But like you can pull it out, and I tend not to have to read the rules. It's like it has like things on the board that kind of tell you certain things that you might forget. So I just think it's really clean, and it's a fun IP. And I haven't gotten any of the expansions yet, except for I got the deluxe, but I haven't got the actual expansion, so I need to try those. But my number 8, Dune Imperium.
All right, let's get on to number 7. All right, number 7.
Number 7. So this one, Oliver, I spent a lot of time tricking out this game and really learning how to use my 3D printer. You know what the game is?
Wingspan.
No, but I did use it for Wingspan. But so this game, it had on Kickstarter this really cool like 3D pack that I really wanted to buy. It was expensive. And then I was like, wait a minute, I got a 3D printer. So I spent a whole ton of hours printing 3D like tiles for this. And are you waiting for the game? It's Terraforming Mars.
Oh,
and
I forgot.
Honestly, I'm not sad that I didn't get the other three-dimensional things because I made mine and it looks really cool and it's a super fun game. I actually like this better than the Ares Expedition. And maybe it's just I played it more and I put more passion into like making it nice. I also paid for the dual layer boards and stuff, and yeah, it's tricked out, you know. So I
haven't played it, and yeah,
I don't know if you like this one or not.
Yeah, it's a little bit heavier, and I don't love heavy games, as most of you know.
I mean, you might. I mean, it's good card play. I mean, it's about figuring out how to work those cards together, though. So there's a little forethought in it. But so are we on number 6 next?
Number 6.
All right, let's get to it.
Boom, boom. Number 6. Let's get into it.
Number 6. So number 6, this is like my first like big Kickstarter. I think I got one Kickstarter before this one, but this was like my first like really tricking out, like getting a tricked out Kickstarter game, which has now become a problem. But
he spends way too much
as
money
I'm looking at Andromeda's Edge. But anyways, but this is Dinosaur Island.
Wow.
Dinosaur Island. I love the theme. I love the dinosaur and like kind of this Jurassic Parky theme. I played Dinosaur World. I don't think I haven't played it enough to really say it's better than Dinosaur Island. I mean, but I don't know. I like how Dinosaur Island breaks everything up into different, you know, so you do this, then you do this, then you do that. Something about that, so it's like you're really separating the different things. And they do intertwine, but I like how, you know, each thing is kind of separated and you do those things and you step through it. Kind of like, you know, how Dog Park does that a little bit. I mean, Dog Park's a little bit lighter. Have you played Dinosaur Island? I feel like you played it once or twice. Yeah. Did you like Dinosaur Island?
I think I did. I mean,
it's been a while. We don't bust out the heavy games for Oliver too often. I make him try them occasionally, but yeah. But not that these are heavy games. I'm saying heavy games, but I'm really mean like midweight games because I don't play super heavy games too often. But
Vinny, why don't you come over here?
Vinny, come here. Come up. Oh, hi,
cut the Vin, sir.
All right, he just wanted to come give us some kisses. Yeah. Oh, Vin. Oh, you're so sweet.
Maybe they should put a big dog dinosaur in it. And he's a small dog.
All right, so I gotta look up my number 5.
Number 5. All right, number 5. Halfway there, almost.
Number 5 is like one of those games that I always want to play. And it makes sense. It's in my top 10, right? But like, it's a new game. And it's just one that like, if somebody wants to play it, I'm like, let's do it. you know, and
Right. Yeah, I always like that.
and it was actually on my top game experiences for last year, so it was on my last list that I was in. But
What is this?
it is. Are you ready? It's space themed.
Oh no.
It's space Tetris with tracks.
Oh.
Planet Unknown. I almost said Terraforming Mars again.
Oh no.
Planet Unknown. Just I talked about it in the last top 5 games we did, so I won't like get into it too much. But it's really fun and one I'm really excited to play all the time. And yeah, I this is the game I've played the most
This year.
Not this year.
Or 2022,
last year. Yeah,
you know
yeah.
what I mean? Yeah.
But anyways, so yep, Planet Unknown. Let's get to the next one.
Number 4.
Number 4.
Top 4.
Top 4. He's worried that my old number 1 game isn't there anymore. We'll see. But my number 4 game of all time is also a game I've played a ton. I've played it a bunch. I went through the big campaign, and I've played some of the smaller campaign. And it's really fun. It's awesome cooperative game. And a good puzzle. I really like it a lot, and it is Gloomhaven or Gloomhaven Jaws of the Lion. I kind of put those together, and my friend just got Frosthaven, so hopefully I get to play that soon too. I'm excited about it. So, yeah, Gloomhaven, it's just a fun dungeon crawler, and I just really like how the cards, like, they are your initiative. Depending on what card you pick, you get 2 cards, and whichever card you play, you can play the top action, and then the other one you have to play that bottom action, and it's like figuring out how to make that all work. It's fun, and I like upgrading my character and buying new things, and yeah, it's super fun. Gloomhaven or Gloomhaven Jaws of the Lion. All right.
Top 3.
Top 3. So you think it's that game. What game do you think it is?
Scythe.
It's not Scythe.
What?
All right.
How can it drop down so much? It dropped down from like 1 to probably like 14 or something. There's
we'll
no
see.
way.
We'll see. So my number 3 game is one that is a big game. A lot of people compare it to Terraforming Mars. I don't really get the Terraforming Mars feeling. I actually like this theme a lot. And it is Ark Nova.
Wow.
Ark Nova, it's, you're building your zoo.
That's
kind
surprising.
of similar to Dinosaur Island. Different game, but similar because you're building your park. And I don't know, it's good. It's a chunky, like, zoo building game. It's got tiling, which I like a lot too. Big, heavy tiling game and you're managing your zoo animals, and you have this like river of cards that are your actions, and like as you choose them, if you choose it when it's high, you can do a lot more. But if you choose it when it's low, like because you really need it, like you can choose it when it's low, but as it gets higher, it's better. So I like how, and when you choose it, it always goes back to the beginning, right? So if you choose it all the time when it's early, you'll never get those really big actions. So I like that a lot.
Yeah.
It's fun. So yeah, Ark Nova.
Ark Nova.
Expansion coming. I'm excited about that.
All right. Number 2. Is this one Scythe? Is this Scythe? Number 2. Top 2. Okay, let's get into this. What is your top 2?
Number 2. My number 2 game of all time is Boss Dog.
It's not.
No, I'm kidding.
It's not. It's not. You're lying.
Sorry.
You're lying. You're lying. You're lying. You're lying.
He knows what it is. It's Scythe.
Yeah.
Yeah, Scythe. Played this one a bunch too. I played through the Rise of Fenris twice with 2 different groups of people. I really like Stonemaier games, even though so far there's only been 1 on the list. We'll see if there's more. But Scythe, just a great game. The components are amazing. I was sad that I missed the Kickstarter, after I played it for the first time, and then I just ended up buying it all for more money. But so I got the metal coins and the fancy resources and all the expansions, and I don't got the metal mechs, but I don't think I need those. I think the mechs look cool.
Yeah,
but
I think that really you don't need all metal. You just need the metal coins like role player.
And you never played this one either, right?
No.
So you've only played a couple on my list, man.
Planet Unknown.
Man, you haven't even made fun of me about any of my choices.
They're all bad, but
but Scythe, great game, great components. Stonemaier, they tend to knock it out of the park, and just with quality, and I like their themings that they go with, and how they're different, and Stonemaier, love it.
Stonemaier,
yeah.
Number one.
No, not number one. We gotta have
honorable
mentions, man.
But I already know what this one is. I know the number one.
Well. Anyways. So, honorable mentions. We'll go with my number 12
don't
first.
Don't say Boss Dog. Don't say Boss Dog.
My number 12 is another Stonemaier game.
It's Wingspan. No, it's Tapestry. No, it's
You gonna name them all?
It's Wingspan.
So it is Wingspan, and it might be a little high right now because I just got the big box, and I haven't even played the Asia expansion yet, but I'm excited to try it.
That game has good art.
I don't know, something about tricking out a game gets me excited. So then I want to play them because I'm like, oh, look at this fanciness, and the box is beautiful. Wingspan's always been a game where I want to show off to people just because it's not your typical space theme, which I love, or your fantasy, which I enjoy. It's bird watching. But man, it's beautiful, and it's still a fun game. Good engine builder. I like it a lot. Wingspan, number 12.
But guess what? Guess what's better? Dog Park. Dog Park is way better. It's way better. It has better art. It has better component. Okay. All right. Number 11.
You're overdoing it. But I like Dog Park too. I do. So my number 11 is compared to one of the games on my list, Dune Imperium. They kind of came out at the same time. They both have worker placement and deck building. And I really like Dune better. And this is the reason I like Dune better, is how clean it is and how easy it's to get to the table. This one is Lost Ruins of Arnak.
Oh, why?
What? Why? Did I pick this one?
Exactly.
No, it's good. It's good. I like it a lot.
It's terrible.
He's played it once. He didn't like it as much.
I'm pretty sure his friend has it as his number one.
Yeah, that's true.
Which is so weird.
But I like it a lot. It's daunting to get to the table, and I feel like it takes a lot to get me back up to how do you play this again? And I definitely have missed rules along the way as I play. There's just it's I feel like a little heavier than Dune. And I mean I like the theme of it, the kind of Indiana Jonesy theme. I think the art is way better than Dune. But I mean Dune just something about the interaction with people too. I think is better in Dune because you have those battle areas and you have to watch what people are doing. So, yeah, I think Dune is better. I mean, I think they're way different games, even though they're compared a lot. But, Lost Ruins of Arnak, my number 11.
All right, number 1 is pretty simple.
I think we can. Everyone knows the number 1. So
nobody knows his.
All right, well, let's get to number 1.
Let's get to number 1. Let's say it together.
All right. Well, so are you ready to do the number one?
Yes, we're ready to do the number one.
All right. So it is Everdell. Everdell. I love the cutesiness of Everdell. I like the tree and the little cute animals and the chunky meeples and the squishy fruit. And
I thought he was gonna say, "I love Everdell." I was like, "Yeah, we understand. It's your top one."
No, I mean, and obviously, it was my number 3 last year, and
Was it really?
Yeah, it was my number 3 last year.
That's good.
Or number 3 or 4. And I don't know, like, obviously getting the big box and getting the expansions is just a game that right now I just want to play it. I want to get all those expansions out. I want to try it with all the expansions at once, even though they say you shouldn't do that. I want to try it. Because, yeah, I want to be able to, like, get on a camel with my little meeple and walk around, or like a bear. It's going to be fun. I'm excited.
All right.
What are you doing? You're leaving me.
This is weird.
Everdell, it's awesome. You guys should play it if you haven't.
He's over obsessed.
This was my list, and you're being silly, and we're going to do the outro. All right. If you like this video...
That's my thing.
Oh, yeah.
If you love this top 10 board games of all time unboxing, please smash the like button, smash the subscribe button, and smash the notification bell so you can see when any video comes out, board game or video game, or both at the same time for some reason. And
Fortnite.
Oh,
chapters.
yes. Okay, seasons, but
yeah.
top 5 Fortnite seasons coming soon with some honorable mentions. Alright, check out my merch store and my socials and tap on my link tree to see everything else. Alright, guys. Bye!
Bye!
Bye! Alright, bye!